Hello sports fans, welcome to another episode of Falcons franchise. So, this week we're playing the Giants, they're 3-0, and we are 0-3. So, obviously we are hoping to get our first win of the season in the process of handing the Giants their first loss of the season. We have QB1 check-in, heavy rain, scouting, and negotiating, players ready to negotiate. So we'll start off with the players ready to negotiate. That is going to be Chris Lindstrom and Casey Hayward, as both of them were available last week. Chris Lindstrom said it was a good offer, but he could find the same offer for a better team. So we're going to bump this up to 5.3 and just see if he accepts, because he's a player, 84 overall, star development, somewhat young as well, 26 years old. I feel like he could be a good player for us. He's going to re-sign with that offer. I'm excited to sign such a great offer and stay with the team. So, Chris Lindstrom back. Casey Hayward, I don't think I'm going to negotiate with, because I think we can draft a corner. Plus, we have Justin Coleman, who's a lot more interested. And while he's not quite as good, he's a few years younger. And also, he's going to be cheaper and is more interested, so it's not going to be as much money to bring him back. So I think that's what we're going to do. Plus, obviously, we still have AJ Terrell, Isaiah Oliver, and we're probably going to draft a corner as well. So that's what we're going to do there. QB1 check-in, evaluate the start to the season for your quarterback. Or evaluate the start to your quarterback season. Coach, your team has struggled out of the gate so far, and when that happens, a lot of the blame is usually placed on the quarterback, who needs to step up. It's going to be the team. The age-old saying is that football is a team game. We win as a team, we lose as a team. We take blame together as a team. No one player can pull it all out of us, and you guys read the rest. I'm sure I was really swell with that. Grab your shovels, beat the Giants. And then, also, forecast of heavy rain. Discuss the offensive game plan for tough conditions. It's going to be run the football. We're not going to go throw the ball in a torrential downpour. Will Donaldson, it looks like it's going to be raining for the entire game this week, and probably won't take long for conditions to get pretty sloppy. What's our game plan? It's going to be run the football. With quick football and rough footing, it'll be hard to establish a good rhythm in the passing game. So practice your handoffs, because we're going to be doing a lot of it this week. If you're grounded, beat the Giants and rack up 150-plus rushing yards. I feel like that's very doable. And then, scouting college players. We're going to take a look at interior offensive line this week, as we took a look at tackles. So we'll go left guard, which seems to be a really weak left guard class, center and right guard. But Josh Joseph out of Louisville, already a 3 to 4 round guy, 30% scouted. Good discipline, B run block, so it's a good start. And then physicals, he's a okay athlete for the offensive line. He seems pretty good. He must strictly be a run blocker, because for him to be this far down the board, I mean, good degree of strength is good, so it's not like he's really weak. I mean, he's someone very interested. He's gonna be the first player I'm gonna add to my draft board as someone later down the board, because he seems good. It's not even like he's that bad. And Travis Porter out of Washington State, we'll take a look at as well. C pass block, D awareness, good discipline. And not the greatest athlete, solid to good strength. And F, pass block finesse is the only thing we didn't see on the other screen. So he seems okay, maybe a day 3 guy. Center, once again, not the greatest center class. We'll take a look at the top 3 here. Top guy out of Ohio State, Breton Montague, probably said that wrong. 6'5", 310, B pass block, good discipline. And a good athlete for the offensive line as well. He's got A lead block, B pass block, D run block finesse. He seems pretty good so far. Then Jonathan Smith out of Michigan. Good discipline, A impact block, B run block. These offensive linemen seem pretty good so far. He is not quite the athlete the other guy was, and not very strong either. And also A lead block as well. Seems pretty good. And Billy Stern out of Oklahoma State, 6'2", 300, lacks discipline. Not necessarily something you want to see. Weak, not a good athlete. And F run block power, C run block finesse, C lead block. He just doesn't look that good. And right guard, here's a little bit of a stronger position. Tyrone Baker out of Stanford, 6'4", 330. B pass block and run block won't get flagged much. That is really good start. Offensive line, now, isn't the biggest need for us, as we did draft Anton Manning, got Chris Lindstrom back, Matt Hennessy at center. But could never have too many offensive linemen. Not the greatest athlete, but okay. And A run block power as well. He seems really good so far. Another player I'm going to add to my draft board. And just because I added him to my draft board doesn't mean it's 100% I'm going to take him. Doesn't mean I'm going to even take him at all. But here's Garrett Footy. I'm not sure how to say his name. A impact block, C run block, good discipline. Not very strong, okay athlete. And C run block, F lead block, A impact block. Another round 1 to 2 guy. Levi McGowan out of Penn State. Don't know any of his key ratings. Good discipline, 6'5", 316. Good athlete for the offensive line position. Solid to good strength is okay. And then he's got A lead block, D pass block power, and C stamina. And Daniel Hutchinson, the final lineman we'll take a look at today. C pass block, a B run block, sorry. Good discipline, another good start. And not the athlete some of the other guys have been, but okay athlete. Oop, forgot to check the other skills. He's got B run block, C pass block power, and C pass block. So that's scouting for today. Obviously, it's still very early in the scouting process. We're only in week 4. And it's going to be... obviously, it's a season-long thing. We only know 30% about some of the guys. Some of the guys, it's 20. So weekly strategy against the Giants, it's probably going to be stopping the run. But they took Damian Purnell as their quarterback. And apparently he's been pretty good so far. As to the offense, 37 points a game. Wow. That is quite the amount of points there. And I don't think it's going to be defend the deep pass. I think it's going to be defend the run against Saquon Barkley, especially in a sloppier game. So we'll go run inside and swap your game with like rain, stuff like that. We'll go half pads, try to avoid any injury. And offensively, it's going to have to be... It's not going to be throw the ball. Could be blitz counter, but I think we'll go run inside. And fatigue, offensively there is none, but we'll still go half pads anyway. And team profile, it is not going to be throw for 300 plus yards, 350, sorry. It is going to be run for 200 if we're going to be running the ball a lot. But now, I do remember week 1, season 1, sorry, I don't remember which game it was. But, it said it was going to be a rainy game like this, but then there was no rain the entire game. I don't recall which game, but I do remember something like that happened. See, no fatigue, no injuries so far. Let's hope to keep it that way. Alright, good. No offensive injuries. Defensively, hopefully no injuries. Let's see. Alright, good. Also, no defensive injuries. So now, week 4, rookie quarterback versus rookie quarterback. Will Donaldson against Damian Purnell. Sean Edmonds, our rookie left tackle, is available for an upgrade, or has an upgrade available. And we're going to go, I think we'll go pass protector for him. And he gets 3 upgraded, plus 1 awareness, plus 1 impact block, plus 2 pass block power. So now, this week against the Giants, 1 rookie quarterback will come out on top. We hope to get our first win and hand the Giants their first loss. And we'll play the full game as we always do. Alright, so now, here at MetLife Stadium, obviously you do see the rain, so it is... They definitely told the truth about this one. Windy as well, 12-mile-an-hour winds. So it's going to be a short kickoff, and it is very short, fielded at about the 14. And it's going to be a great kickoff return, and this might be a touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson on the sideline. And that is the worst possible start. Wan'Dale Robinson down the sideline for a touchdown for the Giants. And now Will Donaldson will be the first rookie quarterback to touch the ball, not Damian Purnell, as you might have thought, with the Giants getting the kickoff. Will Donaldson on the season, 5 interceptions, isn't great. 3 touchdowns, 590 yards. He's having an okay rookie season. Obviously, some interceptions. It's definitely a bit too high, but hope to limit those. Breaking outside of Tyler Algier here, he trucks through, and he takes a big hit there, but is able to gain 6. 19 carries, 70 yards last week. 59 carries, 232 yards, 2 touchdowns on the season for Tyler Algier in his second season out of BYU. So now we are going to throw the ball here. We might not throw the ball a ton, but I would just like to see how the conditions are throwing the ball. And yeah, that was not a good throw. We're going to throw the ball here on 3rd down. And hopefully this throw is better than the previous one, because that was not a good throw. Algier, out of the backfield, that's a better throw from Will Donaldson. And he picks up 6 on the play, giving us a 1st down. Let's go back to the run on 1st down. And not a whole ton of space. There was a hole, but that closed very quickly. And we're going to run the ball again here for a 2nd and 9. Algier up the middle is able to get a good run there, making this a 3rd and 3. And now we're going to hopefully just dump this off to Fursker underneath, and he can do the rest. And Fursker nowhere to be found. And Donaldson goes down. I tried to throw that ball, but that's going to be a sack, and we're going to be forced to punt it away. And once again, look for a short kick with the heavy wind. And let's hope to not give up a touchdown. And fair catch called for by Jarvis Landry, makes his way over to the Giants. And now we will get to see Damian Purnell coming onto the field. Here's a 1st and 10. I'd expect a heavy dose of Saquon Barkley here. D'Angelo Malone is able to get hands on him before Barkley eventually taken down. 14 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown. Last week, 217 yards and 3 touchdowns on the season. It's a very similar season to Tyler Algier so far. Here's a 2nd and 4. They look to throw here. And there is... cannot tell who that is. That is Kenny Golladay making a catch for the Giants of 19. Gonna go to man coverage here. And it is going to be a run. Barkley taken down after maybe a yard. Good job by our defense. Now, our run defense isn't that great. So, it's definitely going to be a test stopping a great running back like Saquon Barkley. Just not there. I tried to get back there, but Purnell pulls the trigger and throws that one to Jarvis Landry before I can get back there with Troy Anderson. Here's a 1st and 10 for the Giants. And D'Angelo Malone, that might be his first career NFL sack, even though he's in his 2nd season. Comes into a starting role here, and he gets a big sack for a loss of 10 on that play. Here's a 2nd and 20. Underneath, there's Kadarius Toney for the catch. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Giants. So here's a 3rd and 9. Passing situation for the Giants. And wide open receiver down the field. Broken tackle, and that is a touchdown. That is a big play touchdown for the Giants as they go down the sideline on 3rd and 9. Good throw through the rain And we now find ourselves trailing early 14-0. 7 plays, 74 yards. And we really need to get some points on this possession. So now our offense back onto the field. We're going to run the ball on first down. Algier up the middle, gets 3, not a whole ton of space. 2nd and 7. Gonna hopefully just dump this off to Kyle Pitts. And we'll do exactly that. Pitts turns upfield, but is only able to get a yard before he's forced out of bounds. And I accidentally pressed the wrong play there. 3rd and 6. And that is intercepted. Wow, Xavier McKinney did an excellent job. That was unbelievable play. Excellent awareness, knowing I was throwing the ball. That's just an unbelievable play there. That is nothing. I'd throw that again if I could. But that is just an excellent play. And Deion Jones can't make the open field tackle on Saquon Barkley. He's able to break free for another 8-ish yards. And that brings up a 2nd and 1. But that interception, just an excellent job there by the safety reading that play. 2nd and 1. Up the middle, Deion Jones is there. Excellent play there. Stopping Saquon Barkley in the backfield. 3rd and 1. Let's see if they actually snap this before the quarter ends. They do not. So now down 14-0. It could definitely be 21-0 after this drive. And now we've gotten off to an awful start. 3rd and 1. 3 tight ends. I would assume they're going to run the football. So I'll send a blitz. And just got blocked up the middle. And Barkley picks up a 1st down there. And that's a 1st down for the Giants. Here's throw outside. And that is going to be a 5-yard gain there on the throw out to Jarvis Landry. So here's a 2nd and 5. Our defense needs a big stop here. Here's a screen. Deion Jones. Excellent job reading that play. And he takes down Barkley for a loss of 3. Make it a 3rd and 8. That is a huge play there. 3rd and 8. Our defense really needs to stop. And Damian Purnell goes down. Grady Jarrett, big sack. And our defense comes up with a big play and gets a stop when they need it. And we're only going to be giving up a field goal here. So the field goal is good from Graham Gano, making it 17-0 for the Giants. Sam Darnold, apparently their backup quarterback, doing the holding duties. And now, I'm going to say it again. We really need some points on this drive. Ideally, a touchdown to make it 17-7. And, just awful blocking on the kick return. There's Tyler Allgeier's numbers again. 62 carries, 242 yards, 2 touchdowns. Gonna run the ball. And, gonna break the... How did he just instantly shed that block? Excellent play there from Leonard Williams. Instantly getting off that block. Gonna break this outside. Juke inside now, but not a whole ton of space. Maybe able to get 2 yards there. This same play I threw the interception on, so hopefully don't do that again. Underneath there's Brian Edwards, but he's going to be short of the 1st down and make it a 4th and 4. At least we didn't turn the ball over there, but we'll be forced to punt it away. But we got the wind behind us, so it should be a really big kick. Jarvis Landry, great return. And he gets it to the 33, so a good punt, but a good return there. Here's a 1st and 10. It's going to be a run to the outside. Barkley picks up the first down. And we've just not had an answer for the Giants offensively. They might easily hit their season average of 37 against us. There's going to be another run up the middle. This time rookie Eric Kendricks makes a big stop. And that brings up a 2nd and 8. We're going to send a blitz. And Wan'Dale Robinson, another catch. This could be another touchdown for him. And it is exactly that. We've gotten off to the worst possible start. Wan'Dale Robinson, 42.7 yards after catch. And it's about to be 24-0. So 24-0 is the current score after a 3-play, 67-yard drive from the Giants. And our pass defense had been good coming in into this week, but obviously that hasn't happened today. There's a short kick, but we're still getting the ball to 23 because of a bad return. I mean, that's not even our usual returner, so there's a reason for bad return there. There's Algier up the middle. He gets 3. We really haven't had success throwing the ball, so I guess we'll have to stick to the run. But we haven't been able to do that either, which is what makes this really frustrating. Algier up the middle. That's a better run. He runs for about 11 yards there. We'll run the ball with Isaiah McKenzie here. McKenzie to the edge. He gets a block, sort of. If he could have held that block longer, that would probably be a touchdown. I thought that was going to be a really big play. Still an excellent run there for McKenzie. And that's the 2-minute warning as well. So 2 minutes to go. We desperately need points. Donaldson hit as he throws. That one incomplete. And brings up a 2nd and 10. Here's Fursker, trying to get to the edge. He's not able to, but he's able to pick up about 4. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. I would definitely consider going for this as long as we don't take a sack here. And that is, I thought that was going to be intercepted. But we instead gained nothing. So I tried to come back to the ball. They want us to kick a field goal. Well, we do have the wind behind us. So, well, do we get on the board? You know, I think we're going to at least line up to go for it. I don't love this. I think we'll just call a timeout and take as much time off the clock as possible, and then kick the field goal. It's now only 43 seconds for the Giants, as opposed to like a minute and 20. It would have been if we kicked that right away. So we'll go with the 55-yard field goal. Got the wind behind us, 12 miles an hour. So if it's accurate, it should be good. It is tried to get it close to the accuracy. It is going to be off the upright. Well, that was close, but off the upright and no good. And now we give the Giants excellent starting field position, even though they only have 38 seconds. And unable to come away with points on that drive. Probably should have gone for it. To the sideline, that one incomplete. Just throwing that one away. Here's a 2nd and 10 now for the Giants after the throwaway on 1st down. Here's the throw to the outside. That's a really bad throw. And back-to-back incompletions here. If we get a stop here and they're tackled inbounds, I would definitely consider calling a timeout. And excellent job. We don't even need to use a timeout. 4th and 4. As the Giants complete that one for 6 yards. Maybe we can get in here and block this punt. That would be huge. Mike Gesicki, by the way, with the catch there. And not going to be able to get in there and block it. Going to let that bounce. And 17 seconds to go from our own 17-yard line. Again, we see Tyler Allgeier's numbers. Haven't really changed that much. So, I'm definitely going to run a few plays. Hopefully, we don't turn the ball over. Here is a bad throw. And that now leaves us with 12 seconds to go. Hopefully, we can move the ball, maybe get into field goal range, and attempt another long field goal. Donaldson rolling out. Hooked out of bounds with 4 seconds to go. So now this is probably going to be the final play. Just going to throw a bomb down the field. Put Tyler Allgeier into block. Because we all know our offensive line is not very good. And that is intercepted, but it doesn't matter. And now, we do get the ball to start the half, which is huge. Oop, I accidentally just clicked that. But I'll run inside. Will continue to be the plan. And it's gonna be defend the pass against the Giants. So now, getting the ball to start the half. Down 24-0. Probably the worst possible first half. And we get the ball at around 25. Again, we see Tyler Allgeier's number, 65 carries, 254 yards, 2 touchdowns. Didn't know they were that fascinating. Oh, that was such a bad throw. I'm just trying to dump it off to Allgeier underneath. That is a Desmond Ridder-like throw. That was such a bad throw there. And we give the ball right to the Giants. Arnold Ebiketie, good tackle there. In space. But not after a gain of 6. That was... I still don't understand that throw. That was an unreal throw. It was that bad. Oh, come on! You've got to pick that! This game has just been awful for us. And I'm not able to get any breaks like that. Because if we could have gotten a pick 6 there, we would still not be in this game. But it would be closer. Justin Coleman, big sack there. Back at the 28. That'll force him to a field goal. But still going to make it 27-0. If the field goal is good. Which, I mean, you never know with strong wins. But the kick is good. So I'll look at the ball at around 25 and hope to not... Alright, Tyler Allgeier's numbers didn't even change. We don't need to see them every single time. But we're going to run the ball here after you can't make a really bad throw in a run play. Bounce this outside, and that was just not a good play to begin with. We have not been able to do anything offensively. Allgeier up the middle. He's able to run for about 3. Then I'll bring up a 3rd and 7. And Kyle Pitts. How is that not pass interference there? He ran into a linebacker and just got stuck there and stayed there for a decade. I want to go for this, even though we're deep in our own territory. It might be the only chance we have. we'll go for this. And, that's a bad throw. Wow, this game just has not been good at all. Donaldson has not made good throws. And, now we give the Giants excellent starting field position. This is where we start getting destroyed. When we give them good starting field position. And, don't cover people like that. And they get the ball at the 13 now after a good catch. Or a good play, I should say. We'll send another blitz to potentially stop the run. Playing man coverage has been okay for us so far today. Intercepted A.J. Terrell. That is huge. To prevent us from going down even further. A.J. Terrell is just an interception machine. But if only we could actually do something with the interceptions. And we had space there, but it closed very quickly. Able to find 4 yards there, if that. Here's a 2nd and 6. Algier gets 2, if that. And we'll be forced to throw it on 3rd down, something I really don't want to do. But, we're going to have to here. Pitts underneath. That's caught. And, we're finally able to convert a 3rd down here. Going to be a safety blitz. So we'll run this. But, still nowhere to run. And, we're able to get 2 yards there, if that. McKenzie is able to get about 2. He's got good speed, so I tried to get the edge there. And, got taken down before we could do so. Donaldson going to take off and run, and he's going to be able to pick up a 1st down. I definitely thought he was down short, well short. But he was able to, I don't know what you want to call that, crawl forward, roll forward for the 1st down. Algier to the outside, he trucks through a corner, and he's able to pick up 5 yards there. Pitts over the middle, that's caught for probably our best play of the day so far. And if we come back down 27-0, that would be an unreal comeback. I doubt we'll do it. To the outside, stiff arm, able to get a yard, not a whole ton of space there. And that's definitely been an ongoing theme. And Donaldson fumbles the ball. Oh, come on. This is the worst possible game ever. There's a scoop and score for the Giants. Donaldson fumbles the ball. I'm trying to throw the ball. He loses the ball a lot. Turned the ball over 4 times. 3 interceptions and a fumble. Not including a few times we turned it over on downs. So yeah, this game is going to be over 34-0. It already is over. We have no chance to come back for this. And we will 100% fall to 0-4 on the season. Tyler Algier's numbers, again, 72 carries, 271 yards, 2 touchdowns. And we have to stick with running the football, because throwing it sure hasn't worked. We'll throw probably another 3 picks if we try to throw it. A good run there, gets about 6, but still not able to run the ball effectively. Algier finds some space on the ground. He's able to gain about 14 yards there. And we need a 34-point 4th quarter. Which I think we can all agree is highly unlikely. That's intercepted. Thought we could lead him to the outside there. And that's going to be a pick 6 as well. Anthony Brown intercepts it and runs it back. This is one of the worst games of the series so far. I know we got destroyed several times last year, but definitely the worst game of the season. Now down 41-0. We'll start off with the screen here. Maybe we can break it for a big gain, but I doubt it. And maybe able to get the first down. They're going to mark it 2nd and inches here. Breida intercepted. At least this one's not a pick 6. But our defense hasn't been good either. I don't know how that's intercepted. I feel like we put that ball in a good spot. And just intercepted. 6th turnover of the day. Here's Barkley up the middle. He runs easily for a first down. He's got 8 carries for 46 yards, and they've still been able to put up 41 points. We'll blitz here. Maybe stop the run, because that's probably what's going to come. Here's a run, and able to stop it for 3. But that's our version of stopping the run. We just can't do it, unless you blitz and get really lucky as well. Grady Jarrett, that time, able to make a good stop, but he's still able to fight forward for a yard. And we'll blitz on 3rd down, as it's worked the first 2 times if they opt to throw it. Run it, I mean. Here's Barkley breaking tackles, but now he's going to get taken down. 4th and 7 here. They'll be forced to kick a field goal, but they do have to deal with the wind. And this one is going to be... Is that short? That might be short. Because that was... Let's see. It is... Yeah, that was short. So we're going to get the ball. Excellent starting field position. Not like that's going to help our cause, as we're still down by 41. Here's Kyle Pitts. He's able to turn up field and pick up a first down. Will Donaldson, 5 interceptions on the day. That is awful. Brian Edwards over the middle. That's complete. And we get it to the 28-yard line. And that is batted away. I led him to the outside. Don't know why it didn't go to the outside. Zay McKenzie, running back here, we will run this up the middle. He runs for 4. He's got 4 carries for 30 yards so far today. Drake London wide open on the outside. He's out of bounds after a gain of 14. And we've got an opportunity to get on the board here, but knowing us, we'll just throw a pick. Almost intercepted there, just a bad throw from Will Donaldson. Drake London, touchdown. We're on the board at least. But still a long way to go if we want to come back. Down 41-6 now, about to be 41-7 after the extra point. 41-7 now, but we're still going to be down by a lot. Gonna blitz a lot here, like a lot, almost every play, as they will definitely be running the football. And we're still not able to stop it. Arnold Ebiketie gets back there to combine with the rookie Eddie Donnell for the tackle. Here's Barkley once again. He's taken down by Eddie Donnell after a gain of 3 or 4. And that's a 2-minute warning. I'm not even going to spend timeouts, as this game is clearly over. Alright, so obviously we got absolutely destroyed. We got some upgrades, Richie Grant and Troy Anderson. Richie Grant first. Let's check his ratings. We're going to go... I think we'll go hybrid for him. Get him up to a 77 and everything, and also a little bit more to scheme fit. He's got +2 man coverage, +1 tackle and awareness. And Troy Anderson, our second middle linebacker. Let's also view his ratings. And let's see. I think we'll go pass coverage for him. Although we could have gone run stopper, but I mean, it's not going to be the only upgrade we ever get for him. He's got +2 awareness, +2 zone, +1 change of direction. So, yeah, we got destroyed 41-7. QB1 check-in, that was an awful game for Will Donaldson. 5 interceptions. No need to say anything about that game. If it isn't a win, I really don't like talking about it. On to the next one. Well, when you throw 5 interceptions, you might need to talk about it. Be mad, be angry, be frustrated, take it out on our next opponent. Let's get the next one. Rain game, an awful offensive performance. Just could not throw the ball, could not run the ball either. Coach, is that a loss for you? Gather up the team, chalk it up on the conditions, and immediately move on? I don't think so. Both teams had to deal with the conditions. We're not one to make excuses. They were a better team than us, and we have to learn how to get better from it. All offensive linemen will have -3 run block power and finesse for next game, which is not good when you already can't block. So, advancing to next week, we fall to 0-4. That's all for this episode of Falcons Franchise. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications so you don't miss any other upcoming videos. Check out my main channel, Super Sports Central, link in the description of this video, and I will see you in the next video.